AITA for not paying a $300 bill for people I didn't even know were coming? I'm really torn on this, so I would definitely appreciate some advice. I'll start off by saying that I have an aunt on my dad's side of the family. She's 50 and has 5 kids, ranging from 20 all the way to 12. She's always been known to be a freeloader and has taken advantage of situations and people. One time, my dad and I were planning on going to a drive-in restaurant, and my dad stupidly told her. She asked if her kids could be included too. I felt annoyed because this happened every time my dad and I had something fun planned just for us. I hope you get the idea with what I've given you so far. Last week, I wanted to celebrate my little sister getting her driver's permit, and I invited all of our family to Olive Garden. By that I mean all of us who live in the same home. I told everyone to clear their schedules for Friday afternoon because I didn't want anyone to feel left out. Well, that's where I messed up because my dad told my aunt and told her she could tag along without telling me. We showed up at Olive Garden at around 4:30 p.m., and I asked for a table for 5, but then my dad asked if they could instead make it a table for 12. 12? I asked why, and that's when he told me. I was annoyed, especially because my aunt and my little sister have history, but I didn't think much of it because I wasn't expecting what was coming up. We were seated, and around 30 minutes later, she showed up with all her kids. We eventually ordered, and she kept ordering expensive dishes and lots of drinks. I was kind of in awe, considering she lives off of food stamps, which I don't shame anyone who does use them, but she kept ordering like she was Jeff Bezos on another Tuesday. The bill eventually comes up, and I ask for it to be split. She says in such a grating voice, "What do you mean split the bill? I thought you were paying for us?" That's when it clicked. She only came for the free food. I immediately glared at my dad, who started blaming me, saying, "Why would you offer to pay and then not follow through? Maybe because I wasn't expecting to pay for another 6 people?" I ended up asking the waitress how much it would be because I didn't want to ruin the mood in my little sister's accomplishment. The bill came out to be about $560, excluding what my family, the people who I originally invited ate. It would be about $240. I outright refused to pay for her and her kids' meals. I felt bad as though 2 of them are still very young, but I never invited her myself, let alone agreed to pay for her bill. Now, my dad is calling me names and expressing disappointment because he had to pay for it with his credit card. You might think I'm seeking validation for a very obvious dilemma, but everyone around me has turned it on me. Even my grandpa thinks I was wrong for not paying. Some of my friends are even saying I humiliated them because I should have been clear from the start. U/solo_throwaway254247. Way to go. If he invites his sister and her kids, he pays for them. If you invite your immediate family, you pay for them. That should be the way going forward. Anytime he invites them, he shoulders the cost. Eventually, he'll get tired and he will stop. U/32-bit door. My girlfriend's dad is like this. She's been no contact for over a year now, and he still does it. She used to be the one making up for his poor money management skills since she was a teenager, and she finally had enough. However, some people will go to their grave destitute because they never learn boundaries with money. I hope Op doesn't hold her breath. U/at the East Pole. Your aunt is wrong for trying to freeload off of you. Your father is wrong for inviting his sister without asking you first. Your father is wrong for expecting you to pay the bill for this aunt. Your father is wrong for getting mad at you for standing up for yourself and refusing to pay the bill for someone who was not invited and unwanted. So, your father is triple in the wrong. Do not reimburse your father, and keep standing up for yourself.